Yeah, so did I tell you I don't live very far from work, but I saw 2 deer on the way to work yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How'd you know they were on their way to work?
That's not... You know what?
Yo!
Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Midi80.
I'm Chief.
And we are the ADHDads. We are back with another episode. It's been a little bit, but yeah, we are two dads with ADHD, and we want to talk about something or other.
Yeah, just anything.
Yeah, just life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness.
Let's not get political on here, all right?
But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. What about you, Chief? How you been? How you doing?
I'm okay.
That didn't sound too promising.
Well, I'm a little high right now.
That's good. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man. They say it's healthier than drinking.
Well, what do they know?
Who are they? Anyway.
Went to the doctor. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That's so stupid. Very good, though.
We were talking about dad jokes. And I don't know if anybody else has seen this on any of their algorithms on social media, whether that be Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts or TikTok or anywhere else that makes, Vine, whatever you guys still watch. But someone is going through and just making like AI videos and like having it play out the dad jokes, and just something about it is so funny. Like, we know the punchline. Yes. We know exactly what's coming, but it is so funny. So yeah, we were watching a couple of those, and
pretty good delivery.
It's been 100%. So how'd you find your steak, sir? Well, I just looked next to my potatoes, and there it was.
Sure enough, there they were. Very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
But
it's funny.
But we've just been hanging out. What's new? Nothing's really changed, I guess, from, we did the one in our garage. Or my garage.
Our garage. I mean, whatever. We share a lot,
Yeah. But, we just went through, I got like 3 weeks of baseball and softball down. I go Monday, Aria, Tuesday, Jacks, Monday, Aria, Tuesday, Jacks. Or Thursday, I'm sorry. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday is like the one day off.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're like, I don't want to go anywhere.
Or do
anything.
Anything, yeah, 100%.
But we're coming up, this week's going to be the last week of baseball and softball. So then we finally just get a break. We're just going to pump the brakes for July.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like, you know what? They're in first grade and kindergarten. I don't care. They can miss another 4 weeks.
Let them have fun. Let them,
random running around practice. Like,
yeah. Well, Brianna's been asking me this summer too. Like, hey, you want me to sign? I can sign Ollie up for this like little tech class to learn this, or I can sign him up for this Harry Potter art class thing. And I'm like, I mean, you can. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I'm going to get him out of the house and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not opposed to it. Like, if she did it, obviously, I'd make sure he gets there and stuff. But I'm okay, like, kind of sleeping in and not, always running around and.
Yeah.
But, sleeping in. I don't get to do that a lot anymore. What I end up doing is I wake up with Mavis and I go downstairs, make sure she's taken care of, and then I take a nap on the couch.
Yeah, that's fine.
For like an hour, but I know that she's good.
Yeah.
And Ollie, that kid sleeps until 10:30. I've woken him up at 11 before, like, dude, you getting up? He's like, I'm just so tired. I'm like, well, good, get up. We got stuff to do.
Bastard.
Yeah.
No, we're a solid, like, 7 o'clock household.
We're not early birds.
Trust me, I'm not one either. I don't want to get up at that time. I would love to sleep in without Arya in the room at 5 a.m. and rolling around, or Jackson coming up, or somebody got by the gate, so the fucking dogs are in there now and they climbing all over me. I just want to sleep till like 10.
Right.
That's all I want. I just want like one day from like 10 to 10. Just let me get to 12. I'll go another 10 years without it.
See, I think, but like what happens though is you do it once, and then you find the time to do it again, and then like it's fine and stuff, but I don't know. I get frustrated with myself sometimes because it's like, gosh, I'm just sleeping. Like I spent my whole day sleeping. I didn't get anything done. I'm not doing anything. I'm not,
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Is like I don't sleep at all. So like if you could give me my one day to sleep all day, then I'm good.
Well,
So just give me that like once, maybe once.
the way that
months.
the way that my brain works though too is it's like, because trust me, if I get up early, I'm not doing anything that I would say that I would do if I just woke up early, right? Like if I woke up at 7 instead of 10, I'm not doing 3 hours worth of work. I'm gonna sit there and complain because I'm up at 7, and then won't actually get off the couch, for a couple hours. But like I don't know, for me the way my brain works though is like if I wake up and it's already double digits on the clock, I feel like I've lost. Like, if the hour's in double digits, I feel like I've lost my whole day.
You're like, fuck, gotta go to bed now.
No, it's like I've lost my whole day. Like, the whole day's over now. Because now, next thing you know, it's afternoon. Next thing you know, it's noon. Then it's afternoon. Then next thing you know, Brienne's home. Like, I gotta make dinner. And then it's literally, So, it's a real thing with me. Like, if I say I'm gonna do something and I, like, wait for too long, then I just get stressed out and anxiety about it. Because I'm just like, man, I just really wanted to do this. But then I didn't do it, so did I really want to do it? That's the way I look at it too.
Like, you got a lot of self-reflection at home.
A lot, dude. A lot of when you're the stay-at-home parent, I just sit there and I beat myself up a lot, and then I'm like, but did I really want to run today? Yeah. Because I didn't run, so I must not have wanted it that bad.
I mean, I beat myself up every day,
I get it.
But
gross.
Well, I was gonna say I do that, and then sometimes I read quotes and stuff. Help me.
Oh, you meant like actually. I thought. Never mind.
I do mean actually. Sorry.
But yeah, man. Okay, so yeah, nothing
Waiting
too
for
new.
your drink to kick in.
Oh man, dude. I'm fine. Yeah, dude. So no new news with you. Nothing too crazy. That's
about it, man. I mean,
Looking forward to an easy July.
Yes, we're not doing anything. We have two weekends in a row of just. I get the 4th off, so big weekend, just staying home. Next weekend, Charette family camp.
Backyard.
Yeah, backyard again. I have movies at night and stuff. Do that. And then the other ones where I'm like, I told Mel, I was like, we're not doing anything. I don't want to just take a month. I want every weeknight to just come home, relax with my family. I want Saturdays and Sundays empty so we can go see you guys. We can get our shopping done. Just that's it.
Yeah, I feel it, man.
But yeah, how about you? Anything new?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to ask. Yeah,
I know. See, I knew that.
Things.
I knew that like 5 minutes ago, so I just kept dragging this out.
No, dude, it's fine, man.
Yeah. So anyway, and more with you. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, dude, that's fine.
Don't know what's
You know what? You're right, dude. I feel like you know what? It's okay though, because I feel like we talk about me a lot. So let's not talk about me anymore. Let's talk about you. Okay, what do you like about me?
I like many things.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, yeah. So new news here.
So am I.
Let's start with the best news. It was probably the best Father's Day I ever had so far. I didn't have to change
You're getting rid of Lola?
No, I'm not getting rid of Lola.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I know you're doing a thing there.
Yeah, your turn.
My bad. My bad.
No. For Father's Day, I didn't have to change a poopy diaper for the first time since I've been a father.
Congratulations.
So, super pumped about that.
Did you save it?
No, but...
You didn't save the last one?
No, but I will say that every time she does poop on the potty, you can hear she gets real excited. She's like, oh my God, that's a big turd. She goes, Daddy, come here. And I'm like, what? See? She goes, you gotta see this thing. So she makes me stop and do it. And she goes, you see that sucker? I'm like, oh, that stinks. She goes, yeah, it does. And she's like, all right. And then she flushes the toilet and she's like, bye-bye, poopy. We don't need you anymore. But yeah, I don't know what it was. It was like 2 weeks ago. Something clicked in her and she just...
That's awesome.
I'm going to use the potty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mm-hmm. But yeah, also, other news, for those who don't know, we are expecting another child. So I've been calling the kids my contract extension and or my contracts, right? To be a stay-home parent, they're my contracts. So I wanted a contract extension, which would mean have another kid.
Tell them the news.
So I think telling my brother was probably the best. And I'll tell you how it went. So I was talking to my older brother, and I was just like, yo, Steven, and he's just like, what's up? And I'm like, yeah, dude. So, and he was the last one I told, by the way. But I was like, yeah, man. And I was like, guess what? And he's just like, what? I'm like, well, I'm going to have another baby. And he's like, oh, there you go. Like, he goes, hey, you got what you wished for. And I'm like, what? No, I didn't. He's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, because I wished for one. He goes, you're having twins? And I was just like, and then in the same breath goes, well, be careful what you wish for, I guess. Like, I was laughing so hard. Like,
yeah.
But, yeah, we're having twins. So I won't reveal the gender here yet. Reason being is because I was talking to my family, and I was going to set up a, like, betting pool, kind of, like, where gender, and then you go, like, height in inches, and every, 50 points, every inch you're off is minus 5 points. Then you do the
that's cool.
like the centimeters, because they'll be like, 19 inches, or that's a big baby, long baby, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you do the weight, and then you do the weight, like 50 points every pound you're off. You do pounds and then ounces, and then the date, and then you'll pick the date, and the date will be 100 points minus 5 points every day, and then whoever has the most points at the end of the pool, once we find everything out, hey, you're the winner, you win. I don't know, I was thinking like $1 buy-in or whatever, $2 buy-in for, you win the money to buy the baby a present.
That would definitely be fun. That would be fun. Also, you think 19 inches is a long baby?
No, I think Ollie was 19 inches. I think that's pretty standard. No, that's...
I mean, how long were you?
I don't know. Actually, I don't.
We'll have to call Mama T on that one and see. He
was I don't know.
13 inches.
No.
Let's say I was 21 and a half inches.
I don't know how long I was actually. I don't know my stats. Like from when I was a baby.
I got my entry level stats.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, when I came in.
I can tell you the level that I'm at now, but that level 1 was so long ago.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So,
cool.
But yeah,
that's very exciting. We were
twins.
very excited for you.
We're gonna have 2 new babies.
Very excited for you.
And these are the last of the babies.
We'll see.
Nope.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that's exciting.
Like the greatest. It's not a curse, but
honestly though,
you just kind of forget. You just forget you can have 2.
Yeah,
or
well,
you just forget you can have more than 1.
Brienne kind of wished that into existence. She's like, what if it's 2? What if it's 2? And then what if it's twins?
I'm gonna say, yeah. But like you said, like people wish that do that stuff, but like the odds are fairly small.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's also identical.
Yes, they did say too. Yep, identical.
So like
twins.
So that's one thing. But at the same time, though, you just forget. So you get in there, and then you're like, you just want to know if you are. You just want to know if you're pregnant, And they're like, yeah, let's see how many are in there.
Well, dude, the funny, like you saw the video of when I found out. Yeah. I literally, my wife had just come home, and she gives me a little like gift bag. I'd just gotten up like 10 minutes like prior to this.
With the ultrasound. Yeah.
And so she had a little gift bag with the ultrasound in it. And I looked at her and I was like, why don't I want to open this? Like, why? Something's telling me don't open this. She goes, well, just open it. And the kids, open it. It's a present. So I open it. I pull a onesie out. I'm looking. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. Reach in, pull another onesie out. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, yep, that's cute. Like, and I looked and I was like, oh, is it a boy? Because it was like kind of gray.
It was.
It was like that's blue what tag. So I was thinking it was a boy. And she's like, well, we don't know the gender yet, right? And it was too early along to do the genetic testing and stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. And so I set that down and I turn and look and I go, the first picture I saw was the side by side of it. And I go, it's just one, right? And I stopped and turned and looked at her. And then I was like, Brienne, it's just one, right?
And she is laughing.
And all of a sudden she just busts out laughing. I was like, Brienne, it's one, right? Brienne. Yeah. And then she's just like, no. And because she couldn't get it out because she was laughing so hard. And then finally was just like, no. And then I was like, she said no, haha. And I was just like, oh my God. And I had to walk out. She said I looked sick for a couple hours, sitting on the stairs. I was just like, oh my God, I needed to sit.
Yeah. No, it was really funny. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, so that's exciting.
It's good.
So.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
It's it'll
one
definitely
more-
be a change. And
You know, hopefully the last trip, you know, around the sun on that one. But it's gonna be different though, big time.
yes, with twins.
Oh my gosh, man.
And like I could say that I know, but I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
So. And I hear like twins are weird too. They come up with their own like language and stuff, and they communicate with each other. They're in a secret club that you're not in.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Then they're basically their own factory. So like their own clone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're identical. Sweet, man.
I'm just wondering.
You just grow together, build each other the same size every single time. Like, just keep building yourself the exact same. So then if anything happens, you could you just swap it out, you know? Or swap back, like, I'll give you a kidney. I need a little bit more of that liver. You know, and like, I'm saying, you could do that because it's all the same. It would all match. You wouldn't need to take stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, I'm wondering, like, because they said they're going to be identical twins, like, will I be able to tell them apart? You know, like, it's like, obviously you'll see them every day and stuff,
Well, they're going to be the same thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so we're going to have to, you know, dress one in red, one in blue.
No, you can't do that. You got to put them the same. First 4 years of their life, they get all the same clothes. They wear the same thing everywhere they go to fuck with everybody. That's what you got to do. Or you got to do what Michael Scott does on the Christmas episode of Office, where he gets a marker and he marks.
Yeah, just for my reference.
Yeah, you're like, this one. That's awesome. It'd be like, you know, like Toy Story, write their name on the bottom of their foot. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
That would be funny. But yeah, other than that though, nothing too crazy. We are we're hitting fair weather. You know, it's time to start hitting all the fairs and all the like, summer fairs. I mean, fair weather. The weather sucks today.
Like I was like, you're a fair weather fan.
No, like the fair. Or I'm sorry, fair season. I should say. I meant to say season.
Like fair skinned people.
I meant to say season.
Fair weather. I had no idea what you were saying. And then you're like,
I meant
like fair weather.
Like the different fairs. Yeah. I meant season. I don't know why.
Probably got to cut that down. It was really a lot of high rambling right there.
Yeah, that's fine. No, you're good. But yeah, so looking forward to getting out and about. There's one actually this weekend that we probably aren't going to anymore because it's supposed to be like 95 degrees tomorrow outside, and it's just like
it's gonna be 103.
I don't know what weather you're looking at.
That's the newest thing I saw.
Oh, well, I haven't looked at it since this morning.
Shit out of today.
So, but yeah, it's supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be really hot. So that kind of sucks.
Spicy.
Spicy. But yeah, so that's exciting, you know. Get to plan out some weekends here and start doing it. We're gonna have to try to see if we can't figure out how to because we got the microphones now.
Yep.
We tried them. They're different microphones. They're like on the go mics, plug right into our phones.
Yep. And then I forgot them for today,
which is okay, you know. It's alright. Ain't no school like the old school, you know. So and then so we'll be able to maybe vlog or do like a podcast at a fair,
really
or
fun.
at Woodbury Days or whatever it is, walking it around and just
when it's not 100 degrees outside.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like, remember last year we went to the Renaissance Festival and it was just miserable and we dressed up.
Well, we left at what? Maybe we got up there maybe around 8, 9, or we did. Mm-hmm. But I think we headed out at 11.
Yeah, no, we didn't stay. We didn't stay much after you did. It was so hot, and we dressed up, so we were wearing long sleeves and all this stuff, and we ended up stopping for dinner on the way home, and it was funny. One of the waitresses was like, "Renfest, did you go?" And I was like, "Yeah, what gave it away?" Brienne's wearing this big old remember that dress, that big.
Well, it's a big dress, and you had your.
Yeah, I had the whole thing on, and I lost the long sleeves. I lost everything. It was
like, how'd you guess?
Yeah, what was your first clue?
Well, I just looked at your outfits, and there it was.
There it was.
Oh, man.
Oh, but yeah. I got, all that stuff coming up. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll have to figure out some of that, some of the logistics behind it. But
well, you gotta yawn, because I want to yawn.
Yeah, they say yawns are contagious.
Only certain people. It's a thing.
Dude, thanks, man. I'm so glad.
No, not everybody.
That we
not
know
everybody
more.
has it though.
And no, I'm so glad we
Some
know
people
more.
have it, and there's some that don't.
That have contagious yawns.
Yes.
So it's like
you see it, so it's like some kind of like a defense mechanism. Like I see you like yawn, so then I know the coast is clear, so I yawn, so like I relax myself. Like kind of like dogs do it too.
yeah, but like I've seen studies too that like scientists don't know why we yawn. I've seen stuff like that though too. Like
It's even a little step back further than that, Let's not decide who we yawn. You yawned in the woods,
and nobody was around to see it.
Yeah.
Would somebody else yawn?
Would they still yawn?
But like no, like I heard like they don't know why we yawn, and like some say like it's because like our brain is lacking oxygen, so that giant like.
So you keep talking about it, just making me yawn more.
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna do it. See, I have self-control.
I don't.
I can tell myself when to and when not to do things.
Yeah. Get him a fucking gold star.
I'll take 2.
I'm just the best.
I mean, I didn't want to say it.
I
but-
controlled everything that I've done. No, I'm the opposite of that. I zero self-control.
When it comes to certain things, though, I
Got a little better.
do lose some self-control. Like sometimes, like
Like that one night.
we don't talk about that
So
night.
you laugh because it's true.
We don't talk about that night.
Anyway.
But yeah, certain things like we went out to Pizza Ranch the other day because kids eat free on Tuesdays, and so we brought Ollie and Mavis to Pizza Ranch for lunch, and for dessert they had like they bring out everything's like a pizza, right? They cut everything, right? So I just had like chicken and stuff like that there. I didn't have any of the pizza, and I went and I was like, oh well, they got a big cookie there, and they cut into pizza triangles. I'm gonna take 1 or 2 or 3, and then I put it under the soft serve ice cream machine because it's a hot cookie. It's a hot like thin hot cookie, and it's just
like a 1-inch thick cookie pizza.
it's like a it's like a pizookie, I think is what
yeah, I don't know.
they like
Or
a
what
pizza
they call it.
cookie kind of thing. Yeah, but anyways,
Dude.
yeah, soft serve ice cream on the top of that, brought it back to my plate, and I couldn't stop. I was like, oh, I could eat another one, but thank God they were out of the cookie because I would have kept
Dude,
eating it.
I did exactly the same thing when I went there, because I just don't eat a lot of sweets anyway.
I don't either.
But if I try, like if they have ice cream, I was like, okay, I'll get some ice cream. But like I walked past the cookie like 50 times, and then Arya had gotten ice cream, and Jackson still had some of his cookies. So as the dad tax, I come in and go ahead and took one of that, stabbed the one, put it in. I go, whoa, I'm getting that. So when I walked up, immediately did the same thing.
No,
except I crushed mine up and then did not.
Yeah, see, I didn't. I
didn't
just
eat
put
pizza.
it on, and then like almost like a piece of pie. You put
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ice cream
yeah.
scoop, and then you eat it. And then spread the ice cream, and then
Yeah.
just
Oh,
dude. But like it's the best because it's literally a soft, warm like cookie, and like as the ice cream's on it, it's slowly like melting the ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream.
Yes, just
melting.
plain
Oh.
vanilla ice cream. It was so good. I was like, I can't stop eating it, and I was telling Brianna, I was like, gosh, I'm just like craving it. Like I really just wanna. So yeah, when it comes to self control.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I also I don't beat myself up too much. It was funny because I did go for a run earlier, like that day, and then we went out there and with how much just of like the cookie ice cream I ate. I was like, well, so much for my run.
Well, yeah,
I mean, I still gained the like cardio stamina benefits, but if you're looking for like calorie deficit, that definitely didn't happen.
Yeah.
But no, I've been running, trying to run like 2-3 times a week, getting ready for that 5K, man. That Prescott days.
Dude, we gotta look up the dates of when that is.
I already got the dates. It's
What is it?
September 6th. It's that Saturday.
6th. Okay.
So, yeah, I've already got the dates. Trust me, I Googled everything, went online.
16. What'd you say?
The 6th? September 6th? And the run is at night again. I want to say it's at like 6. It's like 5 or
Ain't
6.
bad. It leaves me 10 weeks. That's fine.
Yeah, man. So we're fine. Dude,
Yeah.
we're fine. I mean, I'm running. I'm up to 2.5 miles now. So, every time I go out for a run, I just add like, 0.2, 0.3, just a little more every time. And then before you know it, we'll be hitting that, 3.5 mile mark. And I think that's where we'll like cap. I probably won't go more than the 3.5.
Yeah.
But we'll hit the 3.5,
Well, and that's where I've been hitting the gym.
What do you do to you?
Gym all week. But when I start, I'll do. I walk at I start at 4 incline, 4.5, and then I just walk 3-3, whatever that speed is, and then I just do that for like a good 5-8 minutes. That's just enough for me to break the sweat, and then I put up to speed like 5.5 ish. It's not a full out sprint by any means, but it's a fairly decent jog, and then I put the thing up to 6, the incline. And then I hit those for like maybe a minute, not even, maybe 45 seconds. I don't know. As long as I can go. And then I'll turn it back down to 3-3, walk. And then I just try to do like 2 or 3 of those. And then wherever I'm at 15 minutes, I'm done. I get out and then go to do the workout. So I made it like 0.85 miles or something in 15. So I want to get that faster.
Right. You got to build, yeah.
But it's all incline. Like I haven't been.
Yeah, when I'm on the
flat.
treadmill,
yeah.
I only run on 10 incline, so like it is as high as it can go. But I'm also like, not only do I run on there, but I also, with my weighted vest, I do the weighted vest on, and I'll do a mile at like 3.5, 4 speed. So it's enough to like put a hop in your step, but I don't want to do too much with the weighted vest because that extra 20, 30 pounds really hits hard on like the knees and stuff. And I definitely have felt it after the last couple times. So I'm like, I don't know if it's because of the vest and the extra weight, or if it's
it is
my old age catching up to me. Years of wrestling.
Well, and you were wrestling, so
being on my knees and stuff. So
and then your prostitution. But
we don't talk about those days.
Yeah, short stint. It's all right. He's better now. He got medicine.
Yeah, sometimes.
But Yeah, I think. I think. You definitely more of the twist. I mean, granted, I ran a lot, like with football, basketball, track. You ran a lot, not a lot.
But I did swimming also in the.
But I know, but like just the flexing of things and but you'd think that'd make it. I don't know. Yeah. Some people just.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some people suck. I don't
know. Maybe it's because I'm like closer to the ground too. Like gravity has a higher effect on me.
No, they say you live longer. You short people are gonna live very well statistically more than tall people.
Yeah, that's what I've crossed my fingers for.
Poopy. Die all you tall bitches.
Well, look who's left. No.
Look who's left.
Yeah, I haven't been lifting as much though. I did like one little lift session, but I've been trying to just run more. Mm-hmm. Like I said, every 2 or 3 times a week, I try to get out there. I was trying. I send you my my runs every time I run, just
they're good runs.
Yeah, and then
I was gonna send you one on the treadmill, but then without context, you're just gonna see me send you a picture of 15 minutes to walk, not even a mile.
Well, they say that
I'd be flattening it out, and you're just looking at that like. You're running 20-minute miles? What the fuck?
Hey, we're not running together for for that 5K. Yeah. I'm gonna be like Peanut to where I finish and I come loop back to run the rest with you. Peanut. That dude's insane. He signed up for the Des Moines Marathon, so he's doing a marathon in July or whatever.
Grandma's was today, by the way.
Grandma's?
The Grandma's Marathon.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Duluth.
Nice. I didn't know that either. But yeah, Peanut signed up for the Des Moines one. So
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
Is it a full marathon?
Yes, 26. Like I talked to him the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, I just woke up and I just got done with a 14-mile run." Da da da. I'm like, dude, 14. I don't even want to drive 14 miles, and you just ran it. For what?
14 miles. That's from pretty much. That's almost my house to your house.
What is it? I think ours it's 12 miles.
12, yeah. It's almost
11 or 12, yeah. So yeah, that's like just running that whole thing. That's insane.
What's it? Yeah. Oh yeah, his just average walk.
Yeah, just his average run. He just gets up and he's like, I'm just gonna do that today. Fuck. And then he's like, yeah, today was a rest day. We only ran 10. I'm like, that's a rest day? Like that's a slow day for you? I'm like, geez, I don't even run 5.
I mean, it's just so boring.
Yeah. Oh, running. Yeah.
I get running up and down the court or doing sprints or something, but hey, let's just go run for an hour. Let's go run for an entire length of.
Right. It's the only thing.
Movie.
The only thing I look forward to when I run is the end of the run. you know,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, training for that 5K. Everyone's like, "Oh man, like you gonna race?" I'm like, honestly, like myself from last year. That's all I want. I want to just beat my time.
Are you gonna be mad if I beat you?
No, because I'm racing myself. Like if you want to race me, that's you and your prerogative. Whatever you want to do.
Though?
No, I'm not gonna be mad.
Are you sure?
And I will be happy if I beat my time from last year. That's all that matters to me.
That'd be a great podcast. That's what we should do for the podcast.
While we're running.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Dude,
Why did I do it?
You could like clip it all together. That'd be hilarious.
Mile 1, guys. Over here, 7-minute
Dude,
mile.
That'd be awesome.
Shot out of the gate too quickly.
Oh, fuck, dude. But then you need all the cams and stuff. We'll figure it out, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll do something like that.
That'd be funny. Or podcast like right after.
That'd be cool if we did like for the first half of the podcast. We're like we'll be back.
We'll make after our 5K. Yeah. Hey man, how do you? Don't do that by me.
You do it and I do it.
Oh man. But yeah, no, nothing too crazy. Summer break's going all right so far.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just trying to think, man. I just like there's a lot going on, but then there's nothing going on.
There's really not. Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Like families getting bigger. You got to think about that stuff. Obviously, Brienne and her
getting bigger.
process through that. I was gonna say it, but I don't want to say it. But I didn't mean it in bad taste. It's just,
No,
she's gonna
no.
get bigger.
Yeah,
That's
obviously.
just gonna happen. So, but yeah, it's like you got a lot going on, but nothing.
Yes.
It's just, yeah, and I have like a lot going on in life, and then just you're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
Really. It's like, oh, okay. But I thought you were busy. Yeah,
Even,
we
like,
got a
some of
lot
the
going
nights-
on.
Yeah, some of the nights like, I'll like shoot you a text, but like you just get onto like streaming because like you get home so late now, and then like you have an hour and a half. It's not from 5 anymore. It's from 7:30, and like it's hot out. I was coaching. I got a shower. They got a shower. Next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, maybe I'll go on the computer and see what Ben and Joe are doing or something. And then all of a sudden I get the thing, oh, Mitty's streaming. He was like, oh, okay, I guess you're streaming then. And then like Joe's like, no, I got an early day tomorrow. I got to go to bed. I'm like, what do you mean go to bed? You're like, it's 9:30. Sure enough, yep. And then you have like 1-2 beers and go to bed. It's probably healthier for me.
Probably better.
But I don't
For the
like
best.
it.
You just stay busy.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I get it.
I like
That's
to have days where I could stare into
that's part of growing up.
Oh, whatever. Right here. Still don't have a gray hair yet, so fuck yeah.
No, you're not one?
I don't have one.
Not one.
Not one.
I bet you got some on the top of your head there.
Okay.
There's no way.
This is a blind. Blah, 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 blah. It's a blonde spot.
You know what's crazy?
But I don't know where I got it
I
from.
don't have any in my head, but if you look in my beard, I have a few like
Oh, I've seen them.
that are like I just say I'm seasoned,
Sure. Yeah.
I'm seasoned. That's what that means. You get a little salt.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say mine's pepper. Mine's more of like
I'm fresh,
an
baby.
orange.
I'm raw.
Mine's
I'm
like
raw,
some.
baby.
I'm trying to like what? I want to say like orange, like carrot orange, but it's like it's definitely got an orange.
It's orange.
Tinge to it.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's not like orange though, but
It's like, have you seen like the Fighting Irish?
it's not
The
that
Fighting
bad,
Irish,
dude.
like
It's not.
that's-
It's like
that's pretty much what
blonde.
Ben looks
It's
like.
like it's like a strawberry
Right.
blonde.
It's okay.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's.
Strawberry's still red.
Yeah, and blonde is like yellow. So
Yeah.
I guess red and yellow gives you orange, huh?
Your
Your
Glad
math's
you got there.
your math's not mathing though. Something is not right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, like you said though, it's a lot. It's a lot of nothing but something. So
I'm just pissed that my hair's receding. That's the only thing I got. Just got that. My forehead's just getting bigger.
mine's like a little thinning a little on the top.
Well, I was like, I was thinking about getting a haircut today. Cause I got the little, give you guys, if you look at the little back tail, look at that thing.
I see that.
It's a little duck tail or
It
something.
looks like one of those like guys with like the perms and the
Kinda,
like people
yeah.
pay for hair like that.
Yeah.
and
I get it
and
for
you, I was
free.
gonna say, and you just grow it.
I just do it for free.
You know,
But it's hot, and I just want to
Huh?
I just want to shave all that off.
100%. I gotta take Ollie in for a haircut. His hair's getting, except his doesn't. It doesn't get like long. It takes a while to get long, but his does that too. It like froze up
Yeah.
and it like just starts to curl before
Sucks
it starts
because
to.
it doesn't like lay.
Like it doesn't. Yeah, like mine. Like
yeah,
mine.
yours
It just like
lays down whatever way you want.
it was nice, but it had to go, dude. I was so ready to cut that hair. I don't think I've ever been more ready for anything in my life.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was cool, but I was like, it's gotta go. It's
Yeah.
time. It's time.
It's time to shave your head.
Yeah, you've been doing D&D campaign? You know, how's that been running?
Totally forgot I'm doing that for the next couple weeks.
Yep.
But no. Yeah, it's going great.
What are you thinking about being the DM?
I like it.
I would say
I like
first
it a
time
lot.
DM, but you kind of ran like a little one-shot type of story
Yeah, that was just
Thing.
kind of.
to get your feet wet, dip your toe.
Yeah, that was like let's use some cheat codes and then just play the game for fun, sandbox style. But it's fun. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons for those who we're talking about. I'm doing the Icewind Dale Rise of the Frost Maiden. So it takes place in a very barren, wintry
Tundra.
land of the 10 towns. And it's kind of through some mountain passes, but it's in a perpetual winter from one of the evil goddesses, one of the Frost Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, it's going pretty well. Like, it's hard to start out. It's hard to figure out hit points. It's hard to match
Yep.
the enemies to you too, but it's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy it. I still think we got some ideas for like doing some DM stuff. Like, I like that. I still think about that switching one.
Dude,
we set that
I'm
up.
telling you, man. Like and like I said, like the only thing we'd ever have to share is the stats for the encounter if we left off. But I think we've done a good job of never leaving in an encounter.
Yeah.
So it would literally be where we pick up in this city, and as we're walking back, we made a left turn, you know, and then now
Yeah.
we're in your kind of part of the story. And now when Joe takes over, then we go from that town or wherever we ended up, and maybe he continues having us go through, or maybe he adds his own little flavor, and we all just keep adding a little
Well,
bit more flavor.
I thought
know?
about it too, like what I think would, because you were talking about like mixing in between and doing all this stuff. Like, obviously you got to pay attention, you got to come ready to play. But I thought like it would be cool if like you each had like you kind of knew.
We knew where like we wanted to get our
Yeah.
portion of the story to.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, and then that's the thing. It's like when I tell a story and you tell a story, even though they're the same story, they're going to be told differently from our perspectives, right? So it's like I'm telling a story to get us here. You're telling your story to get us here, and
Yeah.
he's telling us his story. Now, how do we as DMs on the fly connect the dots as we're going?
So I just thought of something, because that's what I was thinking is, okay, you kind of have an understanding of where things are going or whatever. You're kind of, or maybe like say, well, I was thinking of it if you wrote an encounter, right, and you have, you know, A, B, C, things you got to do to get it done, whatever, and maybe you set it so that that's maybe a session.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the max. You try to shoot for a max.
Yep.
But sometimes it might go max in some, or a little shorter. But like wherever you end with that, if you think about it, as long as it's within the half ending of the one and the beginning half of the other, as long as it's in that range, it does help the other DM have to think of something on the fly the night that it
Yes.
ends early.
Mm-hmm.
But say we're going to continue on, like say you're not quite there yet, and so we kind of know where it's going. So we already had I had your beginning story. So if I'm the DM going after you, then I have that session to think about what could potentially happen if I kind of know where you're going with it.
Well, so
and have some ideas. So then when you end at 20 minutes in or an hour in, I can pick right back up and be like, okay, and then draw it that way and then go back.
So the other thing I was thinking too is like if we had like essentially a blank map, right?
Mhm.
And the first DM marks the spot, and as we go, it's like, okay, and this is where we ended,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like another town, this is where we're headed, right? And
Sure.
hey, we're in this town and we're supposed to head to this way. Well, what if when you took over, you're like, oh, you gotta roll me, a D6,
Mm-hmm.
like 1 and 2 go one way, 3 and 4 one way, 5 and 6 another way, and then next thing you know, like we end up rolling a 1, so we end up going left, right, instead of straight to the town, and now we're in a whole new town, and then but now you mark that town, and it's like we're uncovering a map of kind of all of our ideas, and we're filling it in as we go through our sessions, and like we can go back and visit towns and things like that,
Where
and
did
like
you get that idea?
I literally like came up with it. Like I didn't hear it from anybody. It was something I was just thinking about would be an interesting way to like tell a story.
Yeah.
I was just like, that'd be cool because it's like we're all telling our stories, and then like it just, I don't know, I feel like it would give you a better understanding of being a DM in a chaotic like point, and then you have to think of like, shoot, like this is where we're starting.
Yeah.
How, like, what can I do? And then you run it your way and do whatever you want to, and then I take over and I do, we go over here and do this and this. Maybe we never even get to this and finish this quest. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just thought it would be funny. And then it's just one of those things like now you're taking over 3 sessions later, and you knew that this was your quest, but you have also been a part of the story for these other 2 quests. And then it's like,
so you got,
well, shoot, now we're way over here.
Yeah.
Do we backtrack and try to go back, or do we continue and then you create a new guy who comes across, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think it would give everyone like a different perspective, and like also help the person be a better DM, like to be able to think on the fly.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that was my like thought process behind it.
Well, I've been watching on Critical Role. They're doing this short little 8 episode miniseries of just a campaign set in a very, I think we talked about it last time, it was set like in a very dark world or whatever, and like it's kind of like Dark Souls, kind of like anything can happen. But in there, when they were doing the session 0, that's kind of what he had, is like, you're going around, you're thinking characters, like what deep secrets are, all that shit. And then he like had a map, and he's like, all right, so same kind of thing. He's like, we got to get from, this is where we start, and like the big things kind of up here. Some of these are the other temples. Each of you get to put in whatever you want. And so they would point and be like, all right, along this pass, I want to do like a ruined temple that might have some stuff. And then one guy was like, oh, I want to have this as like the sand pits. So it's like quicksand pits where, potential stuff. One guy, there's the whisper or the singing forest that's actually dead silent and has all these creep. So they took time to like just put like, it wasn't a town, but it was like a landmark thing, like something you potentially could go investigate, or something that would be treacherous to
right.
Go
well,
over.
the other
So it was kind of cool.
The other thing I think about it too is like when we're playing, or have you ever played the game Civilization? Right, and then so you buy the plot of land, and as like time goes on, and your like civilization grows and things get better and more prosperous, you'll eventually like inherit tiles, essentially, right? And like you're carving kind of your path over here in the fog, which I haven't uncovered yet, and I'm carving mine here until our paths meet, right? And so that's kind of one thing I was thinking. So you think of the map like that, and we only carved out this much. Well, I don't know what you're going to carve out next, which piece of the map you're going to go into, and which piece Joe would go into, and Zach and Jack, whoever wanted to DM or be a part of it, kind of thing. But you know what I'm saying? And then we're all carving out our own piece of the map, but we're telling the story. Maybe we are all telling the same story from 3 different characters' perspectives.
Exactly.
Right? So, like, when you look at it as the DM, like, oh, when I'm not there that week, it's because my character was telling the story at the campfire. And,
Well, it really does do, like, the meta thing to it, where if you're going to, even though, because you got to remember, we're all, like, we play God, right, in the game. So we create everything, but then if you actually like wrote your character's part, from what you'd see it from their perspective, so that they're just going through, and then they went over here, whatever. because you'd be telling the story, but the way they experience each one is different.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. So you'd see it from the perspectives, but then you mentioned, you play God when you play that. Well, you know what they say, like history is written based off the winners, right?
Right.
Whoever won. I mean, you think about it, right?
Yeah,
Because you can erase total chunks of history. Well, if I'm telling it from my perspective, well, yeah, so when I walked in, it was like you were getting beat down by a polar bear kind of thing. Oh, what really happened, say now the next week, really what happened, maybe it was, one of us, and it wasn't a polar bear. It was actually, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how the thing ended, and be like, we start the tale on what really happened, kind of, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I think it would be funny.
Well, I feel like you got to have AI help you with that, for sure.
I mean, you could. You definitely could.
Because you'd have to keep track. You'd have to keep a journal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and like you said, that app I use on there, Notion AI or whatever, it really does help me with, like, organizing my thoughts as the DM and, like, where, like, dialogue things to put in. And so I'm, like, I'm organizing it that way. But at any given time, I have the story, like, loaded or the quest loaded. You just ask it, like, hey, write a encounter or like something like that triggers this event or whatever, and they're like, well, as No Name creeps through the wall, he's the only one that would notice, but would be this, and then they'll like tell a story, and you're like, all right. Or if you just need something to get going.
Mm-hmm.
But you just made me think of with the AI stuff. Not only would it help us DMing, but then I thought of, like, you could tell, if you knew the story, you could write a book about it through AI.
Mm-hmm.
Doing, like, telling the story stuff.
And then that's the other thing too. Like, imagine if it was a book, right? Imagine, like, you remember the old Goosebumps books, right? Mm-hmm. Where, like, you read it and be like, now turn to page 6 if you want to see, right? So you're following this one storyline, right?
Well, then
but then it's like, but no, that's what I'm saying. So each chapter essentially would be
kind
like
of that
the perspective of. So like every third chapter would be my point of view of the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you would be able to see, like, the changes in, like, how, like, maybe I'm like, yeah, I was getting beat up by this giant polar bear, right?
No, so that's what I'm saying.
But then, no, like, maybe, like, oh, I slayed this polar bear, and then next thing you know, like, you're DMing, you're like, yeah, you actually realized that polar bear was two, like, baby lambs. They weren't even, dangerous, and you're like, oh, man, so it made me seem like, this awesome hero, and in reality, it's like, you didn't do anything.
When they're messing with you, because I was looking at it, and like you're saying, you're still from your, like, character's perspective, right? But then, like, are you saying when you're not playing your character?
Yeah, when you're not playing your character,
with the stuff,
imagine
you're back in.
Yep. So then next week, now I'm back in. I'm fighting, but now it's like, you're the one with the kids around the campfire today telling the story. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, and that's why it's like the details can change, and like maybe if we kept, like, I mean, even you didn't even have to keep same setting, really, because you'd be like, we were in this torturous dungeon. Yeah, it was actually like a bounce house. Like the next week, it's like, and they walk outside and there's, like, clowns and, like, jesters and, like,
that's a lot more trolling and stuff.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It totally could be, like, but it doesn't have to be too. Like, you could also keep it more, serious and stuff. But I just think, like, that would be funny. Like,
that would be a lot of
from
fun.
Everybody's, like, from those three characters' perspective.
Yeah.
And maybe the reason that, like, those three are telling the stories because maybe they were the only three to survive at the end of everything, right?
Sure, yeah.
So, and then they're the ones passing down legend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just thought it was just, like, a cool idea. It's like just something I've thought of. Kind of like when I was like, hey, you want to do a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been thinking about this, but one of these days cool. we're gonna have to just do it.
Well, and, like, I don't think Joe listens to this, or does he?
No. Oh, he doesn't listen to our podcast, no?
Well, I was thinking about, I was going to bring this up to Joe when we were talking about AI stuff, was, we watched a fair amount of anime stuff, and we were fans of certain things. I was like, what if you just wanted to create your own version of whatever, right? So, I was thinking of, what did I say? For, like, My Hero Academia, because they're doing Vigilantes right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a back in time, so many years, like 20 years or something, before Deku did his whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what happened in the interim. And I'm like, why don't I do this? It's like, from everything that we know about My Hero Academia, write me book chapter and names for a story 10 years after Deku retired from being a hero. And it just started going and then did like certain points, and it was kind of generic.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I would go back up and I go rewrite this chapter for like, I think they said the average chapter amount words wise is like 300 to 350 or something. So I said write a chapter with 350 words. And so then it bulked this whole thing up. I went to chapter 2 and I just started doing this, and I was like, Joe, I want to go to him, like if we talk to him tonight or something, be like, let's just create our own like what if books based off stuff we like our childhood stuff. Like, what if you wrote a different ending to Fairy Tale?
Yeah.
And you just write your own book like via AI, and like we just read it and we just send it like a little book club. It would be sick.
That'd be really cool.
Especially like if you really want to see something happen, you're like, write it what if they died instead or something like that, and then just have them go, and you're like,
that would be interesting.
I mean, it would be fun.
That would definitely be interesting. It'd be cool to see like your spin on how you wanted to see something different, So
whatever
cool.
you were into it, and
I like that. I play around with AI, but mainly for
creating your
like
own
music
person. You tried that?
Oh, yep. I did what, for my character or
Oh no.
for my
Never mind. It's a dark website.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't do that.
You can create anime AI. I heard.
I don't know.
I read it from a guy. Somebody told me.
You only looked up like 4 videos on the way here, so it's not.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, not enough research.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay.
But no, I mess around with it typically just to make like background music, songs, things like that. That's what I've been using it for. But yeah, I was gonna say one thing I like in your campaign is I feel like there's more role playing or playing the characters of the people playing it. Like they seem more like, maybe I guess you could say comfortable in the group. Now this is like a different story from the one where we started. Like, it's kind of weird if I were to jump in on my old character and be like, all right guys, this is actually what I sounded like the whole time,
Yeah.
But yeah, like my character I'm playing, I think I'm doing a pretty good job
He's
at
just
role playing my character.
Like nothing bothers him. He's just this person that just, what do you call it? Exuberates.
Yep.
Just good energy.
At ease, good
Doesn't
energy,
care.
just happy.
I mean, she's like, hi. That's all I think. It was like, hi. My name's No Name. What can I help you with? Get the fuck away from me. Wow. That's not very nice. Like,
Well, sounds good, man. I'll be over here if you change your mind, though.
Dude, it's just like completely unfazed by shit, which is funny. But I will say, like, the epitome of being a DM is also no matter what you plan for, it's never going to go that way.
Oh, yeah.
Every time. And, like, I'm sitting there sometimes praying that, like, somebody does, like, the obvious thing or what I think is obvious, and nobody.
Well, you know what's funny, though, is, like, when you are the DM, because I've been in that position, too. You want them to, like, do the obvious, and the only reason it's obvious to you is because you wrote it, or you know, like, hey, the keys are hanging. The keys are hanging on the hook by the door, and you're like, I can't find the keys. I'm gonna smash the chest.
Dude, that's the thing. Yeah, they're like, who needs a key? Smash. You're like, okay, well, there was colors, and they were supposed to meet up with a certain lock.
Yeah.
Whatever. That works.
All right, yeah, I guess the chest is open.
So bad. But no, it's been going pretty.
But those are those things too you can throw back at him and be like, oh, as you leave, like you bump into a bookshelf and the key falls onto the ground in front of you.
But the best part though is you guys do play off that, like, oh, this is probably one of those chests.
Yeah.
Should we keep it?
Whoops.
Yeah, like we just.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's fun.
But yeah, no, it's just one of the few things we look forward to on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
It used to be trivia every other Monday, but they stopped that for the summer thing. They got some kids thing going on but yeah. So nothing too crazy. Still trying to grind. Still trying to grind out the the internet, fame. We're working on it.
We got to get
there.
it going. So if you know anybody, your
guys,
homework is to tell 5 people about our podcast
and who
his Twitch channel.
and Midi 80 Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
Just please like it all. He's got not that much time left.
Yeah, guys,
we won't see him for a while.
We got to become internet famous before the twins are born.
Oh,
because this is it, man. You think I'm gonna have time to game? You think I'm gonna want to game or have energy to game?
Oh, no. You're not gonna be able to.
See, but that is one thing, though. We full circle here, right? Full circle back. That is one thing that I want to do because I make time for it, right? So that's something at the end of the day. One of those self-reflection moments.
Oh,
I'm like,
you could say, I'm sure there's days you don't want to take care of 4 children.
Yeah, I barely want to take care of 2.
Yeah. So you're like,
I'm kidding. I love my kids.
Yeah, we all love them.
They're great. But sometimes Daddy needs a break.
Sometimes Daddy's got to go. Yeah, they can be. Your kids, my kids, we just, that's where we get this. This is where we get our time.
Yep, this is our time.
Well, you have it the same way too, where there's just too much going on at one point, and we're like, I just said, let's leave. Let's leave the house. And it's like huffing and puffing, and all of a sudden somebody's crying, can't find a shoe, and it's just like this chaos. I'm like, I'm going to be outside. And I just take that 5 minutes before they get out there. I'll start it up. I'll get the AC going, whatever, and then I'll slip back in and grab my stuff after they already come outside. I get another.
Yep. You get another couple minutes. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dude.
But sometimes that extra, just that minute or two. I've done that before. I'm just like,
it's just too much.
Open the front door and just close it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you got to hold it because your child comes in there. Yeah. Daddy, no. But yeah.
Declan's been doing that. Like, he'll be good playing around, and then he slips into koala mode where he will not let go of you. Like, he wants to be held up. You can't sit down with him. Can't sit on your lap. You can't go anywhere near the ground. You can't do anything. And he's like,
just grips.
Latched on. Yeah, he will not. The second you even move your arm to like shuffle him, he tightens. But it differs though, because sometimes Mel will get it. She's like, fuck. Like, won't leave her alone for an hour. And I can't take him away. Loses his mind. I can't take him away. But then sometimes switches back, and that happened this morning. And it's fucking terrible.
I can imagine, man. I can imagine.
So then you're going to have 2 of those.
Well, I told Brienne, I was like, you pick one, I'll pick one. And then we'll raise them separately and just see whose kid is better at the end of the day. And she started laughing and goes, no, that's not even fair because I'm going to get the one that's just like you.
That's fair.
But I'm just kidding.
Well, then you trade. They're the same kid. You trade.
We trade before it's too late for them to, Exactly. No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be fun. This will be fun.
It's going to be great. It's fine.
Oh, I love my family.
But yes. Anyways.
Yeah.
On that news, maybe about time to wrap up, guys. We are going to try to get these more consistent again. We fell off a little bit, but it's just been hectic. He's got sports and stuff going on, and then the weekends or the one day that he's potentially free, that's like the one day that we had anything planned, and then plus running around with all the baby prepping stuff that we've been doing and stuff too. So there's, we'll find time. We're going to make time, so.
Hell yeah.
But, did you have anything you want to leave? Like a quote? Leave on? Like a quote? Something like that, I don't know. There's a Mavis look right there, just.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe kind of. Maybe. Let's see. What have I came across recently for inspiration? God, I want to say there was one I had.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the same. I've got a few. But you know what? They're for me. They're not for you. Find your own. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, no, I was gonna say we were just showing a couple too
Yeah.
on the thing. Yeah, the one you showed. He's like going this whole thing, and I'm waiting for the punchline, and he was like, "No, because I'm not gonna let him beat me today. I'm just gonna be the bigger man." And like that's so he. I'm like, "Oh fuck! I thought this was a joke."
Yeah, it was his whole thing was I'm not gonna let you. What did he say? I'm not gonna let you set something.
I don't remember.
Because I.
Yeah, that's
God,
what,
something
yeah, it was
along
something
those
like
lines.
that. Like I'm not gonna let you set the. No, what the fuck was it?
Because I'm gonna. Should I look it up
It
quick?
was like set the parameters of my happiness or something
Yeah.
today or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something
like
along those lines. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna read the subtitles. I'm really slow at reading, so this might take like 12 minutes. But let's get to that part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. Oh yeah, you don't get to
Oh, yeah,
ruin
yeah.
my day.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't match the energy. I set the standard.
That's what.
That's
it was.
what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, take that with you guys. Don't match people's energy. Set the standard.
Yeah.
Right, and that goes with everything.
God, I just
You know?
thought.
I feel like that's a real good one. I saw that one the other day, and I was like, dang, you know.
Yeah. Well, the ones that I've as of late, because I've been working out more, trying to get more in the mindset, especially after like you work all day and you're going in. But like some of the ones I've had, it's just that you're getting tired, big dog.
Yeah.
You're getting quiet. You know, you're not barking anymore. Like those ones have been getting me recently, but I gotta find a good podcast to just. Which I know a few, but
ADHDad is
yeah.
pretty good.
Is it?
If you're looking, I think that I've heard good things.
Is that on Spotify?
It is on Spotify, guys. Spotify, and I haven't done my job. It's only on Spotify and YouTube. But
But yes.
we'll figure it out.
But no, yeah, I try to get like there's those inspiration, like just keep your mindset where, like you were saying, like you got to set the standard. And, like,
Don't match the energy, guys. Set the standard.
And like you said, like in the past, I would come home, go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and like you were telling yourself, like, no, just, let's get it done.
Yep. Because one of those things too is like, especially with the running thing. You know, I've just been sitting here and it's just like I just get anxiety, and I'm like, I gotta get up and do something. I can't. You know, but then the thing is, if I get up early and then I'm like, I'm just going to run in the morning, then it's like, I don't want to run in the morning. I'm tired. I lost all my motivation. It's got to be one of those, like, as soon as I feel it, I'm good to go. And then I'm like hitting my best times. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, guys, I think that's a solid quote to end it on. I'm sorry, did you have something?
No, I'm good.
All right, so that's what we're going to.
I liked your quote, yes.
Thanks, man.
Sorry I was not prepared this week.
No, you're good. I've had a lot of time to think. But
Spend a lot of nights alone in the dark.
But yeah, guys, big shout outs. 2 Bears, 1 Cave. Shane Gillis.
Tires. Season
I
2.
haven't seen it. I gotta know. I've seen clips, but
dude.
it looks funny.
So good.
But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, check them out.
Check it out.
They did do a Joe Rogan podcast. Every time they do, I'm gonna forget. I just watched the next one. Every time the Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, Joe, and oh my God, they say it all the time, and I'm losing it now. It's only because of my inebriation that I'm under. But anyway, they get together, and it's I always forget what it's called. It's like for the parks or something. That's what they call it. And so it's just those 4 guys for 3.5 hours, and they've done like their 5th episode together.
Oh.
And that one just came out.
Nice.
So if you want to listen to it.
Hey, hell yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
All right,
Sorry,
guys.
anyway.
Well, you guys take it easy. If she's nice, take her twice.
All day. All night.
All right, everybody.
All day.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, yeah.